You are now seeing the organization dashboard. This is where you will be able to select which grant you want to apply for and see the status of applications under My Applications tab. Let's start with Stream 1, the Employment Pathway Grant. Start by selecting the blue New Application button on the right. Please review the information and instructions on the Stream 1 Employment Pathway Grant page before continuing, and if you have any questions, please reach out to the Manager of Evaluation and Finance, either by phone or the email provided, or contact the Program Administration team via email at programadmin@learningpathwaygrant.ca. Once reviewed, select the blue Create button at the bottom left of the page. This will take you to the grant application page. Part A is mandatory for all organizations. You will see here that Part A, where most of your organization information should already be filled out. Please fill the remaining fields under Part A and review the section to ensure no mistakes. Next, you would need to submit required documents based on the type of the organization to verify eligibility of the organization. For more information on the required documents as per the type of organization, please review the application guideline. If an employer applicant is applying for Class 1 training reimbursement under the EPG application, they would have to fill out Part B of the form. Part B will require you to fill out all Class 1 training information. Please note that employers are eligible to submit one application form for multiple individuals who will be taking the same new driver Class 1 training during the same period. If training for different individuals will occur at different times, please submit another application form for each training date. Once you have filled the Class 1 training information and driver training school details under Part B, please read and consent to the acknowledgments pertaining to Part B before moving on to Part C. If you are applying for Part B, i.e. Class 1 training reimbursement for an employee or future employee, you must intend to continue to hire them and therefore apply to the onboarding incentive for them. Part C inquires about onboarding incentive questions and further acknowledgments. Please review and complete. Please note that you can also apply for Part C alone. However, if you apply for Part B for an employee or future employee, then you must also apply for Part C. Moving on to Part D, you will need to have your professional development training information available, as well as the information for the provider of the training. Please note that employers are eligible to submit one application form for multiple individuals who will be taking the same professional development training during the same time period. If training for different individuals will occur at different times, please submit another application form for each training date. Once the indicated fields are complete and you have uploaded the quote and course online, you can read and consent to the acknowledgments before moving to Part E. Part E will require you to submit your employee information. Start by clicking the blue Add Employee button and filling the indicated fields. Then, click the blue Submit button at the bottom of the window. To add additional employees, click the Add Employee button after submitting the details for the previous employee. Finish off this section by inputting the dollar amounts of the reimbursements and incentives and uploading any supporting documents using the blue and white Upload button and selecting the files from your desktop. You can upload a maximum of 10 files, each up to 48 megabytes. Next, you will need to send an email to the employee by clicking the Send Email option. You should advise your employees or future employees to check their spam or junk mailbox for the link to access the employee portion of the Part E form if it does not appear in their general inbox. You can then select the Save feature, as it allows you to return to the application to make any edits in the future. Once your employee has completed their portion, you will need to return to the portal to verify the information and complete the application. Once this has been completed, you can click the blue Save button and any missed fields from the application will be highlighted. If your application has all the required information, then you can click the Submit button. Once you have submitted your application, you will not be able to make any further changes until a decision has been made. Make sure all the information provided is correct and complete before proceeding to submit the application. You will then return to the organization dashboard, and your application should show under the Stream 1 Employment Pathway Grant. The specific application number will be noted here. If you would like to start another application, simply click New Application to begin the process again.